My mesa is my medicine. It's my medicine bundle. Inside my mesa are stones that have called me from rivers and woodlands and different places. And all my life, I've collected stones. All my life, my house is full of stones. I live in a maisonette, and it surprises me that my house doesn't sink down into the house beneath, because there are so many stones in my house, not necessarily crystals, but actual stones that I've picked out of rivers and places, sacred places that have meant something to me. So all my life I collected stones, and through the mesa now, we work with 3 stones in each direction of the medicine wheel, 3 stones that have called us, and 3 stones that have become medicine stones because they have gone through processes that we go through. Why is my medicine, why is my mesa my biggest gift? Is because during the training, I was sitting there one day and Alberto said these words. He said, every Saturday night, we open our mesa and together we dream the world that we want to create into being, the world that we want to leave behind for our children and our children's children. And I started to cry. When I heard these words, I started to cry, big tears. And he looked at me, and I'm sitting almost opposite him. And he looked at me like, why are you crying? And I said, because all my life I've been a dreamer. You know, when I was a child, people called me Dolly Daydream. Stop daydreaming, stop dreaming. I'd be at school looking out the window, and my teachers would say, Christine, stop dreaming. So my message had always been, stop dreaming. And here was this teacher saying to me, dream. Every Saturday night, we dream the world we want to create into being through the mesa. And 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 I said to him, I've been told all my life to stop dreaming. So he took his rattle and he bashed me on the head with it. He said, dream, it's your job. So in my mesa is a transformation of all my sacred wounds. And I teach this to people. So there are many, many people who hold a mesa inside which the transformation of their wounds has taken place. Why is that important? Is because not only every Saturday night we open our mesa and together we dream the world we want. And it's not a fantasy. It's like we have done our work. We have literally stripped away who we thought we were back to essence. And our mesa holds that. And so the essence of us as a human species is being dreamed into reality. It's being dreamed into, so of course we inspire through our dreaming, but the ripples that we send out are different. We want to call in the future and dream that, not repeat the past over and over again. So our mesas together hold this huge transformation of our human species from who we've been in the past to who we are becoming as a species in the future, which are, Alberto calls it homo luminous, beings of light. So that's the first thing. But also the second thing is that, and this is really important to me, that when somebody is ill or in danger, a few years ago, my sister had an accident. She was run over. She's a person who jogs. And she was out jogging in her town she lives sometimes on Crete, the island of Crete. So she was out jogging and a car just smacked into the back of her. And her aorta was blown and she was airlifted to a hospital in Athens. My brother-in-law phoned me and said, could you please hold your sister in your mesas and put out the call for everybody to do that, because I am worried that she's not going to survive. So her aorta had been, cut. So immediately I sent out the message. 200 people were holding her in their mesas, and we don't We don't send healing, we hold them as already healed, because that's what's in our mesas, the healed part of all of us. And we sent out the call, 200 people holding her as healed. And within days, so her family went out, her daughters got on an airplane and went straight to her bedside. The daughters said to me, you know, we walked into the room and it was palpable, the love that was in that room, where you could feel it when you walked in. And within a few days, the consultant said to my sister, I'm not sure what happened here, but I think we must have made a misdiagnosis, because her aorta is fine. So she's doing really well. You're doing really well. You're going to be leaving soon. You leave the hospital soon. So literally within a week, she was out of hospital, and that should never have happened. But I have so many stories about the power of the mesa to heal. And not because we're sending healing, but we're holding them as already healed, just like the mesa holds us as already the best version of us that we could be, as we strip away who we're not. So this is our gift. This is my greatest gift. And I love to teach people, to show people how to get a mesa, to do the training. This is my passion, and I love it.